Hello and welcome back to Grim Dawn. We're now in the hidden laboratory as opposed to the underground transit, abandoned store, rooms, all sorts of other stuff. Yeah, we've made quite a bit of progress in trying to find Krieg. We found a shrine along the way even, which is a bit surprising. And yeah, we're just about to push deeper and see if we can find the bastard responsible for laboratory. The warden must be nearby.
Journal of Inquisitor Creed.
Yes, not Warden Krieg this time. Do you want to read it again? You had quite a good Creed voice.
Sure. Right. 5th and 6th entries. Well, he made it down here at least. Okay. Krieg has gotten the better of me, and I am presently at his mercy, imprisoned beneath his manor. Seeing no other way to progress in my investigation, I forced my way into the locked portion of the manor and found myself in a veritable house of horrors. The unusual sorcery on the lock should have been my first clue that I was dealing with something more extraordinary than some rogue occultist.
Ruh-roh.
My search led me through a room filled with the rotting bodies of men and women, subjected to brutal torture or horrible experimentation, or perhaps some mix of the two. Behind the manor, I found a door leading down into the earth beneath the estate, where I found myself quickly lost in an implausibly large dungeon.
It is really large.
It wasn't long before I sensed things moving in the darkness all around me, and they quickly closed in, surrounding me. As I prepared to fight for all I was worth, Krieg's massive form emerged from the shadows. This is not a porno, by the way. His face expression.
If you hear it from Krieg's side, it kind of is.
He spoke coolly as though nothing at all was out of the ordinary, and invited me to tour his facility. While I had no doubt that something unpleasant was planned for me, this is not a porno, by the way. It at least delayed my confrontation with the living horrors gathered in the dark. I've lingered in this dank cell for one long, unsettling day and a night of terrors. Krieg allowed me to witness the process by which they are preserving human bodies for what he calls the glorious dawn. I have gotten glimmerings of another consciousness within Krieg, which is joined with or possibly in control of him. From the way he spoke, it is clear that this is only some small part of a much greater conspiracy, and I suspect many other persons in key positions have been possessed by things akin to that which now inhabit Krieg. I was arrogant in my initial handling of Krieg, and seriously misjudged the power and scale of the threat we are faced with. Fortunately, Krieg's own arrogance has likewise led him to misjudge the resourcefulness of his prisoner. Ha ha. He has invited me to ascend beyond humanity by pledging myself to his cause, or to join his inventory of embalmed corpses. I've been left to contemplate this decision, but this cell, even magically warded, cannot hold the likes of me, and I have no intention of being here when Krieg returns for my answer.
Cool. Maybe he got out.
Very dramatic.
I mean, it looks like he bust his way out. This looks like a successful escape. Ish.
Question is, did he get particularly far?
Also, did he escape out or in? Hey!
I can hear when you do the blood thing, because it goes...
Yeah, Falcon Swoop just leveled up again.
Oh, maybe that was it.
Yeah.
God, I need to get me some of those devotion skills.
It's pretty spiffy, I'll put it that way.
Yeah, this is a full-on lab. There's some notes on the plinth, which I'll let you pick up and read.
Okay. Oh, I see. Oh gosh, who's Gethrand?
I don't know. I'm not getting too close because of all the poison gas.
Alright, Gethrand. It is unclear why the Ethereals are so interested in tissue preservation. One of my colleagues has posited that they may intend to use human corpses as vessels for possession when they bring more of their kind into our realm. Wagon loads of corpses continue to stream in day and night. The sheer quantity is staggering, and I begin to suspect that they are not merely executed criminals as we've been told.
Watch out.
You brought a party.
I brought the party. Sorry, they're doing like massive explosions of, that gross stuff.
This guy's called Gastris the Foul.
Yeah, I think he's actually just like quite gross. Got him. Sorry about that. Pray continue.
That was it.
Oh. Ah, leveled up.
Oh,
Right.
I'm not. Bastard.
I'm level 23 now.
I will be momentarily. I guess it's all the stuff you've been killing off camera.
Like a sneaky thing, right? 1 point in there, add 1 more point in this. So that's up to 15% for the quick cut.
I expect I'll probably get some more healing for the next level up. Or maybe I'll move towards like stunning canister bombs that I want.
Mortars and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess runs his notes again. Second entry. We've entered stage 2 of our trials today. But
Incoming.
The results were
That
not
was-
what I had
Sorry, I was going to say
anticipated.
that was from... sorry, I keep talking over you. I was going to say that was from when you picked up the notes. They've all started coming in, so I'm just clearing the area.
We've
Right.
progressed to the point where corpses can endure for months, possibly years, with minimal, mostly external deterioration. Our ethereal overseer seemed satisfied, and he, or it, unexpectedly placed his hand upon one of the corpses and released a spark of ethereal energy. The thing began to move as if it were alive again. It was a ghastly sight. Ooh, a blue thing. That's Razorback Spined Mantle. I'll come to that in a minute. What I found more troubling, though, is that these corpses are clearly not meant to serve as ethereal hosts. It has become known to me that they prefer living hosts. The sheer number of corpses they are hauling through here suggests a far worse realization: an army. Final entry. This will be my last entry, as I have determined to end my life. I cannot bring myself to carry out these abominable experiments any longer. I may have already doomed humanity with my actions, though I have felt long shunned by my fellows at the Academy, and though the Ethereals could offer me something greater, I cannot longer be a part of this. I fear that if they find my body, they will use me for their experimentations, so I must be discreet. Returning as one of these things would be unbearable. So, these shoulders...
Ooh! Ooh! I just destroyed 2 bookcases and found 2 books.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to read them in just a moment.
Warning, grobble attacks on the rise.
And criminal records, page 2. Did you get both of them as well?
I got one of them, but I'm sure as you read the other, it'll...
Okay. I'll do criminal attacks. Criminal records, page 2. So, Bloody Jack, reckless murderer and known worshipper of Solal, the heathen god. Right place to read. Reports have been received of Bloody Jack's signature murders. A carved throat and witch symbols etched into the left breast, appearing increasingly close to Burwich. Citizens are advised to avoid travelling alone and steer clear of forest roads whenever possible. News of sightings or proof of death should be brought before Warden Krieg of Burwich Prison. A reward of 400 royal crowns is offered for the successive capture and delivery of Bloody Jack alive.
I think you want these things that I just pasted in chat.
Let's... Ooh. I think I might. Oh, I think I do. Let's actually compare it. So it's better. It's better. 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 The only thing I lose is the retaliation attack speed that I had on the previous ones, but this makes me more pointy. Thank you.
Warning! Grobble attacks. The Office of the Magister of Burrich has received increased reports of grobble activity in the area. Citizens are advised to secure their homes as grobbles are known to steal loose scrap and valuables. While encounter with individual grobbles rarely lead to injury, it's highly advisable that citizens avoid larger gatherings of the foul beastkin. Grobble encampments are characterised by heathen totems and piles of stolen property. If you discover the presence of grobble totems in your area, do not approach them. Report the camp to proper authorities immediately.
I like that voice. That voice is kind of cool. Yeah, but now I'm thinking bookcases should be destroyed because they may have extra things in.
Well, if you see something you want me to shoot, point and I will...
Origin of the Slith, page 3.
Oh, are we going to go back through this whole place?
Well, only actual bookcases. Okay. When the first Slith began to appear in the area known as Whitemire, it became clear that Oswald did not create just one Slith. As his laboratory was never uncovered, officials could only guess as to their origin of the new species. The Sliths were incredibly invasive, easily dominating the local food chain and reproducing at an alarming rate. Oh yeah. As the numbers multiplied, the Slith adapted, a primitive tribal hierarchy, with certain members of the pack exhibiting clear authority over the rest. And perhaps, most alarmingly of all, the shamanistic behavior was reported among the Slith population, indicating a strong connection to the ether, and perhaps their unnatural origins. All efforts to exterminate the Slith proved fruitless, with the species simply returning at a new location from hidden nests and caverns. It is without a doubt that the actions of one arrogant individual will continue to reverberate across countless generations to come.
I've got a new skill.
I saw some kind of cluster bomb.
Yep. I try not to smirk too much at it. It's really very good.
I'm just heading back in here to break this. Nothing in that bookcase.
Right, yes. Running back through things, yes. Okay.
I'm not going to do them all. I'm only going to do this upper level, so starting from the hidden laboratory entrance.
Oh, did you find something else?
Getterman's notes, final entry, which you've already read.
Ah.
Because I forgot to pick them up before.
I suppose I can just throw cluster bombs around to...
That skill's not ready.
Break everything.
It's got quite a cooldown on it at the moment. Yeah, not finding anything further back here, I don't think.
It might be that there's a limit to what you can actually find, and I've just found all the ones that you can.
Yeah, maybe. I don't want to go back further because it goes back through the acid.
Yes. Not because it'll take a while, but, you know, because Bernie. Oh, that's you. Yeah, I think that's everything destroyed that can be destroyed. So, I am ready to move onwards.
Quite like this cluster bomb.
I bet. It looks fun.
Yeah, it's got like a 33% chance to stun at the moment.
Does that increase with the level?
Yeah, it's going to go up to 100% chance.
Oh, wow.
With only 2 more points.
Hey, here's the wine.
Yep, this is very fun.
I notice it takes a while to go off when it actually does.
Yeah, I mean it's got a long cooldown. relatively.
Oh god, big guy.
Can't do that yet.
It's Gethran, the betrayed.
Oh wow! Gertrand! What happened to you?
You had a conscience.
You didn't want to be one of them.
Ooh. Recipe, bloodbound ointment. Recipe's not a blueprint.
Kind of is, isn't it?
Ingredients: chthonic seal of binding and a rift stone.
What's a
Which
rift
gives
stone?
25% chaos resistance. Like the other ointments.
Oh, Gertrand. Well, I wonder if he actually did talk the way I made him talk.
We'll never find out now because I murdered him. Wow, can you murder someone who's already killed themselves?
Yes, absolutely. Maybe that's Inquisitor greed.
Well, we might run into the Inquisitor.
Yes, we might.
Always. Nearly all explored.
Just trying to blow things up, you know?
Yeah. I'm glad that it also mentions in the lore the number of corpses that are coming through. Implausibly large dungeon. Enough corpses for an army.
Yeah. And that stun ability on it is really useful for just like shutting down all these trash.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy is just like...
Oh, yeah. Over mine. Got him. Wow, 1153 in one hit.
Oh yeah, we should compare maximum hits. Yours is probably higher than mine by now. Which way round are we going? Oh, your way, okay.
Go over this way. I didn't actually look at the map to see if there was a different way to go.
The other way we can go as well. Yes, which would have come out here.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Yeah, that does look very fun.
Oh, I'll tell you what I want to put on it. It's like another devotion skill. Something like excessive, like, I don't know, meteor shower.
Or blizzard or something like that.
Well, I'm thinking stick with a fire theme, but yeah, okay.
Maybe the thing that puts the...
Underground jail. No, this is further on. We haven't finished exploring the bits that we were on.
back then after these. Let's head back. Yeah, maybe the thing that puts that arcane seal underneath mobs.
That's not a
Or was
devotion.
that wasn't a devotion one.
Yay, back to the abandoned storerooms, part 2.
Two serrated spikes in quick succession. Still got 1.5 levels to find another corpse dust.
I think I've got another corpse dust. Yeah, do you just need one bit?
Yeah. Awesome! Thank you!
I've got another bit as well.
No, I only need the one.
Yeah, like I found one off Gelthazar, whatever his name was. Gertrand.
The betrayed.
Gelthazar.
Gelthazar. Yeah, he's a demon now. Gelthazar. He always stabbed in the back. Boxes, boxes, boxes. Mr. Mob.
That skill's not ready.
Too busy exploding the things to listen to you.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, cannibal.
Got him.
Hey, Briarthorn Band.
Is that like a green item?
Well, do you remember I told you a couple of episodes ago, no, it's blue. Do you remember I told you a couple of episodes ago that shamans get those Briarthorns as pets?
Oh, yeah, I remember. And then we fought some.
Yes. It's actually pretty good. I shall pass that over to my shaman person.
Yeah. Fair enough. Do the job quite nicely.
Ominous lair.
Oh, you thought there might have been a secret in that area, but I didn't find one.
It's full of spiders. Like, really full of spiders.
Doesn't really look that ominous.
Nah. There was like 3 spiders. No, 4 spiders. Warped skull fetish of the sea.
I do love a good skull fetish myself. Good ration, that's handy. What's your health at the moment?
2,147.
Oh, about the same as mine. I'm 2131.
Shielded.
It's alright, I'm stabbing him in the back. Like, massively. Got him.
My inventory is full.
Oh, that's mine.
I very nearly picked it up and I thought, oh no, I just heard that drop.
My inventory is full.
Stupid thing. Got
Heading
it.
back to town.
Yeah. There are still some spiders there.
It's alright, they can die on the way back.
Alright, what do we get? Get rid of this, get rid of this. No. Oh, found recipe life stealer oil. 3 ether crystals and a hollowed fang. 30-second duration, 30% of attack damage converted to health. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it does sound pretty cool. Let's have a
this
look.
on.
See.
So-
Nothing I want to get from there. Let's go dump this stuff down. I'll just check.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
No.
Put it to good use.
Alright, that can go over here. No, wait, there's a fetish
I'll
to
give you a
sell.
good price
Go
for what
away.
I've got left. Iron well spent.
He's both making any
Scavenge
one of those.
plating goes
That
down
goes
with
in
scavenge
there.
plating. The serrated spike goes with the serrated spike. Glowstone. Neodymium ichor.
Corpse dust.
And roiling blood. All tidied up again.
Just get rid of my excess potions. Why not?
Ooh. I just thought I'm level 23, which means I can use one of those blue items I picked up before.
Yeah, I'm still keeping these around so that I can just get rid of them at some point. We can't do that yet, so.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Blade Dancer's Handguard. Ooh. That's pretty interesting.
I get hit, I stab them back. It's so cool.
Yeah, it is very interesting.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue items stored up ready for dismantling in the stash.
Yeah, I don't have that many.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use. See anything?
Yeah, I should gamble for rings at some point. Maybe after we've killed the warden.
Yeah, I figured if that takes us to level 25 or approximately there, then that'll be alright. Right, back through the rift, and I'll kill the last couple of. Oh, you're already here.
Yep.
I won't kill anything.
Been there, done that. Ooh, exalted stash.
Got the flea shirt.
Maniacal amethyst ring of electrocution. Wow, this is
That's
awesome.
pretty cool. Ooh.
Zealot's gauntlets.
Right, I've got something you might want. Let's.
Ooh.
I'll drop
Ooh.
it so you can compare it. And while you're looking at that, I'll kill some other things.
Oh, no. That is such a hard choice. It does less damage in general, and is genuinely worse. But it does a lot more burn and fire, whereas I tend to be quite chaos at the moment. It's the +1 to all skills in Demolitionist, which makes me go, maybe.
Yeah, that's why I thought you might want it.
Here you go, I'll give it back to you, because I just found these.
Ah, I think I had them a moment ago.
Yes.
They're in my stash. Now, can I put this on here, get the +1 to all skills? And then weapon switch. What's weapon switch, is it?
So now I'm going to swap this
No.
onto here.
No. Okay, so there's no point in me actually having that on my swapped weapon.
That onto there. What can these have? Let's give it some more armor. These, yeah, some more armor as well. Just using up my scavenge plating because I can.
Cool. I'm back in the abandoned store.
Different part? Oh yes. The same ominous entrance.
Okay, so I think that is everything explored except for moving on now.
Yes, I agree.
That worked out pretty well. Inner
Music changes
laboratory.
again. Yeah,
Ground.
if...
Okay.
Oh, some guy called Zambrant.
Alright. My colleague Gertrude took his life today. That short-sighted fool. He could never see the big picture, and this project was no different. Gertrude could not fathom the glorious vision of the ethereals and the role we will play as early human collaborators. This isn't about personal gain. We will elevate humanity. Certainly, there has been a cost in lives, but progress always has a price. So what of the dirty masses who will perish in the glorious dawn when the ethereals reveal themselves to the world? To the ethereals, we are like some base primitive creature as the Slith are to us. Those of us who will serve, or better yet, bond with an ethereal, should forge a new human future.
Alright. Killed most things like that were immediately threatening
Yeah.
the doorway.
Yeah, Zambrant sounds like a bit of a whiny twat.
Oh, big guy.
Oh, I'll come and help in just a moment. Right, coming. You alright?
Can't do that.
Let's say yes. Because I was.
It's only the beginning.
Hey, didn't the first reanimator we killed say that?
Maybe.
Right, so what were you doing around here?
I'm carrying on with your bit. There wasn't really anything there, just some mobs I was killing.
Yeah, found them.
That goes on, so we're not going that way. Cool. Those are big doors.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, shooting at me.
Something comes running towards me out of the fog. Yes. Yes, I shoot it.
Alright, I'm going to open these doors. hidden laboratory, because the inner laboratory wasn't Warden Krieg.
Right, that's all of the ads taken care of. Just running in because I don't know the range of this to heal you.
I think it's plenty big. Oh, not standing in that.
This isn't even my final form. Hey, no fair. Hey. Focus on the other guy.
Back. Wait, what am I saying? It's alright, I got aggro back. It's never okay if I go. I'm just running away from his explosion thing on the floor. He's got a retaliation thing.
Now you've got aggro back.
Ah, cool, I killed him with slam. Gunslinger's jacket.
Oh, cool. Can you show me? It might be slightly better than mine.
Yeah, I'll drop it in just a second once I've picked up all of these. Okay. And I will read the missive to Warden Krieg. Warden Krieg! Excuse this crude form of communication. I am far to the north, and it seems my thoughts are unable to reach you. In all future material correspondence, we will use our host names and common human language forms. I write looking for clarification of recent perplexing reports on your conduct. Is it true that you've been incarcerating and tormenting humans? What is the purpose for this? It would seem that your host's predilections are affecting your own behavior. You must bring this under your control and cease this superfluous activity. Your role is to facilitate our laboratories with the collection of corpses. Limit yourself to the parameters of this task, or you will be recalled.
I put the gunslinger's jacket back on the floor.
Alright, so you've looked at it?
Yeah, it's nowhere near as good as my current one. Thanks.
Ooh, Guardsman's helm and tainted brain matter.
And I found this and also some tainted brain matter. So yay, I can make a relic. Is this any use for you?
The Madwin's cloth, no.
The poison nova when hit by melee attacks is what made me go, maybe.
I guess it's slightly better than what I've got, but required level 25. By that point, I think I'll be using something else anyway.
Alright, it's your choice.
Yeah, I'll hold off, but thanks. Right, so the Guardsman's helm, I've got a recipe for a Guardsman's breastplate, so I could make the Guardsman's, well, 2 bits of the Guardsman's set. Probably not worth it, though, because it'll only give me 6% extra defensive ability, and I'm not a soldier.
Man, I am loving this cluster bomb stuff.
Alright, I think we've successfully cleared this area, so heading back to Devil's Crossing. Still haven't found any dynamite, though.
No, that's because it's in old Arcovia. I have
no idea where
found
that
a
is.
note saying that it was in Arcovia.
I'll give you a good price. And we'll
Alright.
Sell that.
Yeah, selling everything. Sell.
And I'm going to go and drop these bits off. In my
Yeah, I'll
stash.
sell that as well, why not? Just double check that these hats weren't any good. No. It's interesting, but no.
see you around.
What do you
See what's
have?
left of my wares.
No, you don't have anything interesting at all.
Right, Mark of Dreeg. Rare partial component.
Oh, that sounds like my sort of thing.
And more spellwoven threads. Which means I've now got 3. 3 out of 4 on the spellwoven threads. That you would like. Plus 22% burn damage, plus 22% frost burn damage, plus 22% electrocute damage. Well, maybe not for this character, it's for mages, but another lodestone and more scavenged plating.
Oh, right. I'm looking at the different options for relics that I can make now.
All right, of course.
Thinking equilibrium is probably the most sensible for me to get. Oh, calamity is quite good though. Plus 10% fire damage.
Is that in your codex window?
No, they're in the blacksmith's thing.
But you're in the middle of town.
What? What do you mean codex window then?
So you're standing in the middle of town. So how are you looking up calamity?
I'm next to the blacksmith guy.
No, you're not. I think we may have desynchronized.
Ah.
But this is a good point for us to finish anyway, seeing as we've just finished that quest and we have been going for quite a while. We're going to do some faffing around in town, and I think next time we'll pick up by talking to Captain Bourbon.
Yeah.
So thank you very much everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this murdering Krieg and his undead minions, and no doubt we'll see you again soon.